how are you feeling going into this season compared to year one and year two?
There's always anxiousness and uncertainty because every year is different. And we have 38 new players on our team from last season to this season. So there's so many unknowns, so a lot of uncertainty. But there's a different feeling too because it is year three. You have a better expectation of what to expect and how to handle this job. But you also know that every year is different and every day is a new adventure.
Players always talk about when they go into a season, they're always asked, what do you want to improve on? What do you want to get better at? I'm so fascinated by the coaching process. Do you have that same kind of process as a coach? Do you say, okay, going into this year, I want to do this better as a coach? And if so, what is that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it starts at the end of every season when you look back at the previous year, how we performed, and okay, where did we perform well as a football team? Where did we not perform as well? We've been really good in some areas, we've been not so good in some areas, and it's one of those, how do we continue to get better and improve the things that we haven't been good at? So it starts with that. And then from a specific standpoint, head coaching wise, yeah, I mean, I look myself in the mirror and think about how I can be better, and spend a lot of time on, during the year and during the week, during the season of game decisions and things like that. And certainly you look back and there's, 2 or 3 decisions from last season and the season before where I still kick myself in the butt for decisions that I made during that game. And, you look back, okay, if I'm in that situation again, how I'll handle different things better. And that's what I still try and do.
In Nashville, Spencer was saying going into this year, he wants to work on the turnovers and minimize those. I know it's easy to say, oh, I want to, improve that, but how do you actually do that? What's the process of actually lessening the turnovers during the season?
Yeah, for Spencer and for anyone, it's about, one, how we carry the football. And, the ball is the most important thing. So making sure that we're carrying the football. When we trust you to carry the football, you're carrying it the proper way with proper ball security, technique, and fundamentals. And so it starts with that. It's making good decisions, and then it's all 11 guys on offense. You look at the quarterback position, or if you look at interceptions, it's easy to always pinpoint the quarterback. Well, it may be the offensive line turn a rusher free, or a receiver or tight end drops a pass, or whatever it might be. So it's not trying to overcoach it where they're sitting around worried about making mistakes and turnovers, but for us it's just one, make good decisions, but when the ball is in your hand, understand that the entire team is trusting you with that ball.
Just like every team, certain players get a lot of the media attention, but are there any players or position groups that you're really excited for people to see that maybe no one's talking about?
Yeah, I think you could point to every position. I'm excited about our running back position. There's a lot of people that have talked about the lack of players at the running back position and the lack of unknowns, and I get it, there's a lot of uncertainty about that position, but I think it's a group that's very hungry and has somewhat of a chip on their shoulder to go prove people wrong, that we think are talented guys and are going to be good running backs. So eager to see that. And then with the rest of the receiver position, everybody talks about Juice Wells because of the year that he had, but we've got a really good wide receiver room, and I'm excited for those guys to continue to progress and take the next step.
I'm fascinated by these videos that you guys make, and you got some acting chops, I gotta say. And I want to know, when you got into coaching, did you ever think you'd have to be a part-time actor for some of it?
No, honestly, never did. We want to showcase our program and the personalities and the people in this program. We got an amazing creative team with Justin King and his department and guys. So any idea they have, I'm all for. It's a great way to showcase our program and have people talking about South Carolina football during the season and outside the season as well. But, there's so many roles that being a head coach is, and there's so many things that beyond Saturdays, and that's just one of them.
Justin, the nicest guy, by the way, so talented. Is he out there like Scorsese and Spielberg? Is he like action beamer, go?
He's very matter of fact, very bottom line. We have some fun doing it for sure, and we keep it loose, but he knows exactly what he wants. He has a vision for what he wants to get done, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get that done.
What is your message to Gamecock fans as we go into this season?
That we're really just getting started. We've done some really good things in 2 years. The end goal, or the ultimate goal, is not to win 7 or 8 games, it's to win championships. We're on our way to doing that. We're working hard every day to do that. But then also it's still early in this tenure. It's year 3, and year 3 of hopefully many with me as the head football coach. And this is the next step, and I'm really excited about the young men that we have on this year's team and can't wait to get to work with them.